Hey everyone, I'm from Figure Reviews, and I'm back at you guys with another figure review. And today we are here reviewing the 2-pack X23 in Warpath 2-pack. As you can see, here they are. They're in their X-Force attire, which I really like because I'm. This is the last piece I need to my X-Force shelf. So, yeah, very excited to have these in the collection. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's take a quick look at the figures. Alright, X23, I really liked that head sculpt. It looks really, really good. All around the figure looks really, really great actually. Yep, this looks really good. Oh, nice. But yeah. And let's take a quick look at Warpath. Looking great. I really don't like it has pins. You know, that does take away from me. Mine does have a little bit of paint chippage, but that's just because I've been using the figures. I've had them for a bit. I just never got the chance to review them, so now I'm reviewing them. So yeah, but here they are. All right, he just wants to lean back. But let me bring the camera up. You guys can actually see that better. All right, that should be better. Should. There they are. So yeah, they do come with a couple different accessories. We'll get to those in a minute. First, we'll cover their articulation. So overall, let's go with the one who has the worst articulation, which is X23, which is very unfortunate because this is an amazing sculpt. But God, the articulation on this is actually bad. Especially compared to the Marvel Legends Black Widow or the Phoenix, the more recent Phoenix figure from Marvel Legends. The articulation on this figure is really abysmal compared to those two. She has a neck on a hinge, right? So it can go down about this much, and with the hinge, it can go even further. She would be able to go back more, look up more, but her hair is very hard, so it can't do that. She has a ball joint at her upper torso, right? So she can kind of go down like that, but not really, right? I probably have to go in there and cut a little bit of it out so she can get more range. She can bring her arms up. She can move them all the way around. Double jointed elbows, bicep swivel, and standard Marvel Legends wrist peg. Nothing special, as you guys can see. This is where I really don't like the articulation. How they didn't even try to, like, I don't mind that they didn't give her an ab crunch, but why not put a ball joint or at least a swivel right in here? You know, why not? You know, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But, you know, Marvel Legends is Marvel Legends, so it is what it is, I guess. Legs can kick out about that much. They can bend about this much. Thigh swivel right here. Her foot can go up, down, a little bit of an ankle rocker. And probably one of the best parts of articulation on this figure, a boot swivel, which is great. I did not think that would be on this figure, but it is, and lo and behold, it's great, actually. But yeah, definitely wish they would have done something here. And that's basically it for her articulation. Obviously, it's not that great compared to some other Marvel Legends female figures, but honestly, at this point, I don't even know if Marvel Legends will update their female figure bodies or give figures better articulation that are female. So he only has a ball joint, no swivel or nothing, so he can just look down about that much. His hair weirdly feels softer than the hair she's on, but it could also be like in the plastic her hair is made of. But it could also be because her hair is longer, so it just feels thicker, and they're probably the same plastic. So, you know, He has a ball joint, so he can swivel all the way around. Ball joint at the upper torso, so it can go down about that much, back about that much, so there's more range backwards for some reason. Oh, that's hilarious. He has butterfly joints, which are actually really good. As you can see, that's actually not bad. That's actually decent range in my opinion. Like for the most part, you can actually get it back. He can bring his arm up. He can swivel it all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Unfortunately, they are on pins, right? Standard Marvel Legends wrist peg. Ball joint at the upper torso, so he I already told you guys that. He also has a lot of swivel motion back and forth, so it's great. He can crutch down about this much. He can crutch back about this much, so pretty decent. No waist swivel, which is honestly okay with me because this can pretty much get the range for that. I still wish they would have put a ball joint here, but it is what it is. You know, or figure out a way, because I don't know. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm just used to Mayfex articulation, but he can kick up about this much. He can knee about that much, which is actually pretty good. Die swivel. As you guys can hear, mine is kind of sticking, which is unfortunate. And I have tried heating it up with hot water, but it does nothing. Like it does something, but it's not like it's not like a long-term effect, right? Boot swivel, which is great. Glad he has it. Foot can go up and down, and not much of an ankle rocker, but it's there. That's basically it for his articulation. As you guys can tell, he's definitely the better of the two when it comes to that. Now, I do appreciate she doesn't have pins, you know, so that's great. But yeah, that's it for their articulation. Now let's get to their accessories in just a bit. Alright everyone, we're at the accessory portion, and first up we have X23's alternate head sculpt. No, I think Warpath came with one, but I can't find it for the life of me. If I do find it, I'll make it short, but for now, this is what I got. So, here it is. Looks pretty good. Not as detailed as the other one, but that could also be the mask is kind of hiding a lot of that facial feature. So, yeah. Still pretty good. Still really like it. Really, really thick hair. She has two, and these are Warpath's two other hands, which are just fisted hands, right? Because the ones that were on and were grabbing hands. But yeah, there they are. And now for X23, she comes with a pair of kind of spread out hands and a pair of fisted hands, as you guys can see. Everything here is pretty nicely sculpted, honestly. So yeah, that's it for the accessory portion. Now let's move on to the final review. Alright everyone, so for the final review, overall, I would say I would give this a 9.8. I think it's a lot. I think it's pretty good for what you get. You know, it's not bad. The X23 is definitely a welcome addition, especially, at least for me. I'm building an X4 shelf, and these two are perfect because they are in their X4 suits. So, you know, for me personally, it was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. But in general, I think they're pretty good. Do I not like some things? Yes, I don't like how X23 doesn't have the updated body mold for the female figures. And I don't like how Warpath still has pins. But other than that, they're still pretty good figures overall, and they look great, and they are definitely welcomed inclusions to my collection. So for that, I'm giving them a 9.8. Anyway, if you guys agree with me in the comments down below, tell me. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.